In this video, I'm gonna eat 3 different burgers at 3 different prices. I'm talking super cheap, super expensive, and super medium. And I'm gonna do it here in Paris, France. France is known for many things. Kind, warm, hospitable people, baguettes. Sorry, one of those is true. But they're also known for hamburgers. Actually, when I first came here, I was stunned and surprised to see so many different hamburger joints. I'm not just talking McDonald's and Burger King. They have tons of their own burger places too. So it seems that the burger is not just an American thing. It's a thing for everybody. Right now, I've come to our first location, McDonald's. I know you're thinking, oh, McDonald's, that's lame. I already know what McDonald's has. No, you don't, because you've never been to McDonald's in France. It's wild in there. And the price, I'm not actually sure if it's that cheap. Let's go find out. When you order here, you don't really talk to any people, which is perfectly fine with me. You just go poke the machine. So we're gonna wait for a machine to open up and order some burgers. Wait till you see this menu. All right, burgers. First of all, I'm a little upset about this. It doesn't say burger, it says sandwiches. When we click here, you can see that the typical hamburger is about $2.55. But they have burgers you've not seen before. This, menu charalaise and pickles de onion. This is the English version, by the way. And take a look at what's on here. It looks like purple cabbage, tomatoes, and pickled onions, and some kind of a mayo on top. So if you get it just as a burger, it's $8.25. That is not that cheap. Since we're here, I know I'm supposed to do one. I can't resist but to get 2 because they have another really unique one that I've never seen before. This right here, the blue cheese and bacon. This looks like possibly caramelized onion, a big, beautiful, soft bun like you'd see on a cheeseburger. That also comes in at $8.25. Same price. I'm gonna get both, and I'm gonna get a macaroon too and treat myself. Let's order up and go outside. I am sitting down with my 2 cheap burgers right now. Before we get to that, I want to show you this. They have another carb option when you come to McDonald's here in France. That is potato wedges. Let's try that out. That's good. They put a little bit of batter on them so they get even more crunch to it. And then they have this sauce creamy deluxe. I'm gonna bust that open. Ooh, yeah, looking creamy and deluxe. Is it ranch? Do French people eat ranch? I doubt they do. It's ranch. Why do they call it ranch? They have to call it creamy sauce to trick French people into eating it. Oh, you know. Let's get to the main event right here. We have the blue cheese and then the one that I don't even know how to say. Now, when I think gourmet burger, I do not think cabbage. Is it pickled cabbage? No, it's just shredded cabbage. 4 big, bright red tomatoes on a bun, and then on the bottom is a little bit more sauce. The burger itself is very lovely, juicy, beefy, but there's not really much to this. It's just big, wet tomatoes and a little bit of cabbage for what? For flavor? I don't get it. And I'm wondering if this is borrowing from some other traditional sandwich or burger that comes from France. But there must be some reason to have this. I mean, why are people paying $8.25 for just a burger, basically, with extra vegetables on it? I didn't have high hopes for that, but the blue cheese over here. Blue cheese is controversial. It divides the room. It's like Donald Trump. Either you love it or you hate it. Here we go. Oh, a nice flat bun, super smooth. And then let's take a peek under the lid. There you got it. Crisscross bacon all day. Blue cheese right here. Let's see if it's stinky. Oh, not even very stinky at all, no. And then there's onion here. I think this is a caramelized onion on top of the bun. Underneath, a white creamy sauce that looks like probably a mayonnaise. It's a very biteable burger. It's not too tall. Let's go for it. Blue cheese tastes like blue cheese. It's not overpowering, but it is kind of sticky. It's a little bit heavy, and then when you pair it with the bacon, that's heavy too. Some of the onion getting in there. It's smoky, it's heavy, it's bold, it's unapologetic, and it feels much more French than just freaking raw cabbage on a burger. Overall, this gets a pass rating. We have a lot more burgers to eat and a lot more money to spend. Let's go. We have come now to our second burger location with Canard Street, where they're serving something I've seen in many places throughout Paris, but I've never tried in my life. Duck burgers. To me, I'm very curious to see what a duck burger would taste like. Is that even a burger? Is that a sandwich? Is it a club? Is it a hoagie? I've had delicious roasted duck in Vietnam. I've had goose in Hong Kong. It's amazing. I don't know why more people aren't eating it in the USA. I'm gonna see if it actually works when it's put inside a burger. We are in the kitchen with Greg. Let's do it, brother.
Let's do it, guys. So, I'm gonna cook you 1 burger magret, duck braised burger, and 1 duck confit burger. The duck leg.
Could you please tell me a little bit about what type of restaurant you have here?
This is Canard Street. It means Duck Street. We specialize French duck. So this is the braised. It's like red meat. We created here a burger of duck braised red meat. And here, same thing. This is the duck leg, and with the meat of the duck leg, we just put it out and create here for the burger of duck confit. Let's begin with the duck braised burger.
So the only people I know who are eating ducks in the USA are either like fancy people in French restaurants or rednecks who shoot their own birds.
The thing is, in France, it's not the same because here, duck as chicken is raised. It's normal for us to eat duck. It's not only the people shooting, so it's part of our culture. This is the confit. Very important to put some salt. We'll put also some persil.
Which one would you say is like the signature, the classic, the one that people keep coming back for?
Maybe the magret, the duck braised burger, is the more original because you can find the magret nowhere else than here. On this one, we're gonna cook it rosé, which is not totally cooked, but a little bit before. Really appreciate the taste. For the duck braised, we put cheese Saint-Honorine. Saint-Honorine is a very famous cheese in France. Here is duck fat. And then we put it on top.
Ooh, that looks good. Super cheesy.
You see the texture? So this is nice. White cheese here.
What do you call that in French?
This is fromage de chèvre. And this is a very nice association, the duck confit leg with these white cheese. The next step is gonna put the bread here, toast. So this is homemade burger bread. First, homemade mayonnaise. This is a mayonnaise with a bit of ketchup and a bit of basilic. On the top, we put what we call thick. It's like a marmalade. Here, some salad. You know, French people, we love salad. So we put salad everywhere, even in the burger. Now we're ready. So first, the magret one, here.
Number one done.
Number one done. And the second one, careful.
Close the lid, and that is a wrap. That looks amazing. Big reveal. Oh my gosh. Take a look at that. I cannot wait to try it out. Woo! Incredible. Boom, here we are. 2 burgers. I thought I was gonna do 3 burgers at 3 different price points. It might just be 6 burgers at 3 different price points. Here, this is the duck confit, and what he really compared it to would be more like a pulled pork type of texture. By American standards, can that be called a burger? What do you guys think? Regardless, it looked stunning. Oh, it smells so ducky. Let's go for it. Oh wow, so much flavor, so bold. There's a creamy mayonnaise he puts on there. He puts on the sweeter jam or marmalade to kind of balance out the heaviness. Nice creamy cheese. Someone call the police. This is too delicious. Sorry. This is apple juice. Of course it tastes like duck, but it also does have a little bit of a porky essence. Take a look. There's not much left because I ate so much of it, but the meat inside is so tender, soft, juicy. Just all the things you didn't know you could get from a duck. It's ducking wonderful. Now this burger, I had to build up to this because this is a beauty. I never would have thought you could take a duck breast and essentially mash it up, turn it into a burger. Come take a look at this. We have the classic patty shape, same mayonnaise on the bottom, the sweet stuff on top. Look at this cheese ooze. It is oozing out. I'm gonna pull just the cheese out and eat that. Wow, that's nice. Not a super intense flavor, amazing texture, just so creamy, but it's still got body to it. It's not falling apart like some kind of a paste. Take a look at that, the patty and the cheese. It's very impressive. Let's try it out. It's so different, but it's so worth trying. The burger itself, you can taste that kind of layer of crisp on the outside. The texture is a little bit different. I wouldn't call it dry. It does taste like it has a little bit less fat overall than beef, but it's still just juicy. A complete mind melt. My mind is more melted than this cheese right now. I can't believe it. It's funny, people like to do plant substitutes, plant-based burgers. How about a duck substitute? Hey guys, we have beef burgers, or you could do a duck substitute. We promised they were mean ducks. This taste of Canard was superb. Sorry, that was French. We've come to our final location. Behind me here, Smashin' Burger. Here you're gonna find one of the most expensive burgers in Paris, but there's a catch. This burger is only made to order, for me specifically today. We reached out to a French chef who has a beautiful burger shop right behind us, and we asked him, what would you do if you had to create the most expensive, opulent, magnificent French burger you could imagine? What's gonna be on there? I don't know. I'm thinking a whole bottle of wine maybe, foie gras, expensive cheeses, actual diamonds, a small tear from the Mona Lisa. Anything's possible. We're gonna go inside, meet the chef, and check out this amazing burger. Now, let's go. Hi.
Hi, Sonny.
You are the owner, yes?
Yes.
What inspired you to start Smashin' Burger?
2 years and a half before, we went to New York and we experienced these smash burgers because it didn't exist in France. So we wanted to take that from New York and to install it here in Paris. And we wanted to add a French touch on that. We tried to use a French product to offer a combined French and American experience.
So how much is this gonna cost?
And I think a good price for that can be around 120 euros, something like that.
Really?
Yes, yes.
How'd you get to that price? What is on this hamburger?
We used like very rare and exceptional products that you cannot find everywhere. We went to see some shops that sells high-level truffles and a very well-known French dish, the foie gras, that we wanted to add in this burger.
I guess we shouldn't give it all away now. We should just go into the kitchen and see how it's made.
Let's go. So we'll start with olive oil. We'll put some onions. To have a sweet touch, we have this wonderful honey from Yemen. We have some famous honeys in France, but this taste is like very unique. Can you smell that, Sonny?
Yeah, that smells amazing. Sweet and oniony.
Once the onions are getting ready, we are going to cook the sauce with the foie gras and the sauce from the nori mushrooms.
So what we're doing now is making a sauce that's gonna go inside the burger. It starts with a mushroom sauce here. Then he's gonna mix in the foie gras. So why not just put on the whole foie gras?
We're mixing it because the foie gras taste is very strong. So we are going to make it a little sauce with liquid cream. It will have a very nice taste, but it will be easier for you to eat.
And then what? A little bit of cream?
Yes, a little bit of cream.
I mean, a lot of bit of cream?
No, that's fine. And then we'll leave it for cooking. So this is only the homemade mayonnaise we made every day. We took 2 spoons of that and then we add some saffron.
Saffron?
Yes, saffron.
I've never had saffron on a burger. So this whole jar of saffron right here,
Yes.
how much would that cost?
It's like 12 euro a gram. So we have around 8 grams, so it's 160 euros.
160 euros, about $160 for this little bottle right here. That is remarkable. Is saffron a taste that French people like?
No, this is from my Pakistani side.
Okay. We should mention that you're born in France, but your family is Pakistani.
Yes, exactly. Let's start with taking the fresh meats. We have on that a mix of black Angus and some French really famous cow, which is called the limousine. So we are smashing the burgers. That's why the restaurant is called Smashing Burgers.
Oh, wow, look at that. It's a beautiful crust on here.
As you can see, we have the name of the restaurant on the bread, Smashing Burger. We'll also warm it a little bit. Nice one. Dry aged meat, which we call ressaola.
And this is made from beef.
Yes, exactly.
And you're gonna use this in place of bacon.
Yes.
Is this expensive?
Oh, it's very expensive, yes. We are talking about 1,400 euros per kilo.
So how much for just this?
This cost me around 45 euros.
Oh my God, I can't believe it. 45 euros just for some very thin slices of beef. That is insane. The assembly has begun, starting with the saffron mayonnaise on top, then the foie gras and mushroom sauce. Then we have the onion caramelized with honey from Yemen.
Here we have the brie. Brie is a very French-known cheese.
So here we have 2 smash patties doubled up on top of each other, that crispy, dry-aged beef on top, and then brie on top of that.
And last but not least, that wonderful black gold truffle that we'll have in the burger.
Just 1 jar of that truffle costs how much?
Because I had 2, those 2 cost me 85 euros.
Oh my gosh, I cannot wait. This looks awesome. Let's do it. Boom! This is our final location and our final burger. 130, that's a lot of euros. That's a lot of dollars for 1 burger. By the way, the euro and the dollar are pretty much the same right now. Take a look at this. First of all, it's on a Tupac record, Me Against the World. Right here, a cup of French fries, the burger itself, and then this is the same foie gras mushroom sauce that is inside the burger. I'm gonna get a couple of these fries. This is gonna be an indicator of how this burger will taste. Let's try it out. Oh, a rich, fatty, kind of oily sauce with a little bit of mushroom aftermath. Oh, that's ain't healthy. McDonald's is not gonna be serving this anytime soon. Right here, the main event. So we have the 2 big smash patties on here. Let's see if I can lift this up without causing too much destruction. Wow. And then just a soup of different sauces and flavors on here. I'm gonna give it a little bit of a sniff. Wow, I smell saffron, I smell truffle, I smell a little bit of that honey. That is a curious combination. Look at that, that's a big, creamy bite. Oh no, I'm dripping all over Tupac. That is a very distinct flavor. The truffle and the saffron are competing for who can be more aromatic. Oh my God, super thin beef. I can feel that creamy camembert on top. It's like partially melted, partially solid, and then just a load of different ingredients making one incredible master sauce. Caramelized onions, smoky and sweet. It is hard to separate some of these flavors. There is so much going on in here. I'm gonna try to just pull out this beef part. Easy to chew through, rich, salty, and a little bit smoky too. This is some of the truffle, cheese, and that very thin beef all combined. explosion of flavor. This here is not something that's on the chef's menu right now, but one day maybe. It'll be joining the menu alongside everything else. The thing is that everything on the menu here is like 10 to 14 euros. Super affordable, kind of middle of the road, fun place, good atmosphere. I'm not sure if that's gonna fit on the menu, but I think it could be a draw. It could get people's attention. There's always some guy in countries like this who want to spend a bunch of money on something expensive. Especially if it's food. That is our luxury burger, the most expensive burger we could find in Paris. The only thing left to do now is to figure out which one was my favorite of the day. Today I had 3 different burgers at 3 different price amounts of money, and I want to tell you now which was my favorite. McDonald's, it's not that one. Raw purple cabbage on a burger, stop it. Stop it. Next, the duck burger. Very lovely, unique, and a concept I've never heard of before, but executed perfectly. The expensive, luxurious smash burger. I'm a big fan of the very unique diversity of ingredients. I didn't expect saffron. I didn't expect honey from Yemen. Very interesting. But if I had to choose one, my absolute favorite burger of the day, I have to go with location 2, Canard Street. The duck breast made a beautiful patty, which then made a beautiful burger with incredible French cheese. I loved it. For me, that delivered the most bang for my buck. 13 bucks for an absolute legend of a burger. Guys, that is it for this one. Let me know what you thought in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. Peace. What is that? Is that a pyramid? I don't know. Seems popular.
Welcome to the Best Ever merch store, where you can check out our brand new designs. Best Ever bandanas in black, white, and red. The Please Send Nudes hoodie, pillow soft fabric with a quality custom graphic inlay. And our street food around the world graphic tee. We're now shipping everywhere around the world. Just visit shopbesteverfood.com or click the link in the description below to get your new merch today. A peace.